What's happening, folks, and welcome to a season review of Manchester United Let's Play Season 2. Very good season from us, but we're missing one trophy. So, before we get any further, guys, until it's happening, hit the like button down below. Subscribe for daily FM content on the channel. Down below is my Let's Play channel with Elden Ring and God of War on there. And go check out my Discord as well. It's also down below in the description. So, we're doing a season review, which means this season's not over yet. I did all the episodes from basically the semi-finals to the final of the Champions League. I did all those in one day, so I was really drained from the game. It does drain you, this game, especially when you're recording it. If I'm playing it offline, off camera, it's not as bad. When you're full on trying to focus on you guys on the camera, which I'm not doing today because I'm not on camera, and I'm trying to keep high energy up, and I'm just trying to think about 10,000 things in my head, it drains me. So I felt like, okay, I'm done. I've got Champions League, I'm done. But no, we're going to try and win Premier League. We've got Premier League to try and win. We've got the Club World Cup at some point coming up. Maybe we can try and win that as well. Depends when it is. But the Premier League title is what I'm trying to win next, because we almost did it all last season. We won the Champions League, we won the FA Cup, and won the Carabao Cup, which is insane. It's a really good treble, actually. Not as good as a Premier League title here, but it's not bad. So what's happening, guys? You've got this series. You've also got a new one starting. Now, I'm not sure when that new series is going to start. It might have already started. If it has, it will be with Deportivo La Coruña. Team that I remember watching. But so you've got two Let's Plays. The idea going forward, one big team like Man United or an Arsenal or Dortmund or whatever, and then one kind of say alongside it where we're trying to build something up. So there's always something ongoing on the channel all the time, and it kind of fits the media of the middle ground of we have one save that is like more my wheelhouse of where I'm more comfortable, but also a save for you guys that is like, oh, that's okay, we've got a save with a lower team, so we can, because I feel like that is kind of cool. I like to try and do both, but yeah, and I'm also going to do the third save offline myself with Man United, so I can keep playing the game and learn mechanics and try things out and try and see where things work. It's mainly things like scouting, which we'll get into this episode, but the series kind of changed now. So let's get into that. So let's get into the review. So new arrivals. All these guys did join in the summer, apart from one, which was João Neves. And he is got a star on his name there, which is selling of the season. I'm not sure I agree with that necessarily. I think Kouade was a really good signing. I don't know. It wasn't bad. It isn't a bad signing, honestly. It's not a bad deal. But it's not really something that I'm really guaranteed. I mean, I think Grassi did really well coming in the summer, in January. Did he come in January? I can't remember. I've played this game. I've slept since then. So yeah, Kouade, sure, which is a good signing. I need to actually make a decision about him at some point. Grassi, Neves, Palacios, and Lente. I basically bought a whole new midfield in one summer, honestly, which I think I needed to do anyway, because I didn't like the options in midfield instead of midfield. But yeah, I think good deals. I don't think anyone was bad. The only thing was working out what roles to play on them was the issue. Lente was not great, but better when I made him a ball-win midfielder. I think he's better at that, honestly. And yeah, but he can play different roles. So yeah, not a bad signing. So this is the results. As you can see here, second in the league. This annoyed me because these draws here, Everton, Chelsea, Brentford, Bournemouth, Palace, Brighton, Fulham, we got to win those games. Yeah, we have to win. We have to win those games. It's not even debatable. The defeats we had: City, Tottenham, Arsenal, Newcastle, Liverpool. Those defeats are realistic. Villa, we should have lost. Like we should have got a draw of it. So yeah, the defeats weren't unrealistic, and it was just the way we lost them at times. But overall, you look at the result. I mean, the form, we didn't really have a bad run of form, really. Honestly, we had decent runs. No back-to-back. We didn't get a single back-to-back defeat, did we? All season. that's cool. It's not in the league at least. So that was when we come to finish top 4 or top 5 in this case. I think because we won the Champions League, we get the obviously top 6 in Champions League. Jesus Christ! I think because we won the thing, that helps. So yeah, Champions League, yeah, we won it against Lazio. Go watch that game if you want to see what I want. If you want to see how I want my team to play, that cup final summed it up perfectly. We dominated possession. Can I get the stats up on screen here? I think I can. Look at that. We dominated. The XG is 3.05, but we had a lot of chances. This from it 4-2-3-1. I'm so pleased this worked. It's like old school 4-2-3-1. I used to do this for years where I had 2 inside forwards, advanced forward up front, AM taking midfield behind, deep end playmaker and ball midfield and wing backs. I did it for years. It was brilliant, and then I got away from it to try and be more clever. I'm going to get back to a 4-2-3-1. I know how it works. I know it's my wheelhouse of a formation. With 4-3-3 being there's backup formation, which I can use as well. But I think 4-2-3-1, I like it. I like having a cam in there. I think it helps pressing as well because I know I've got a higher line of attacking midfielder in there. We'll get to that in a second. So yeah, Champions League we won it. Awesome. Only lost 2 games. To PSG and to Milan. And that is pretty damn good. Every other game we won. No draws. Hang on. Okay, sorry. I was going to say, as I said that, I got that wrong. We drew to PSG, but it says green there, which is weird because we won the tie probably. And that's how during the final, but we won the game in extra time. The reason it was close towards the end was we had fitness issues, which I'm going to try and address this season if I possibly can. Oh, no, God. FA Cup beat QPR in the final. We had a decent run though. We had Colchester, Swansea, Villa, Chelsea, Brentford, QPR. We got lucky with the draw there a little bit. Chelsea was not on paper an easy game. Neither was Villa, but we had a lot of home draws, which helped. But we still in the final it was awkward, and 6-2 sounds like an easy game, but it actually got kind of awkward until our quality overshowed. And then the Carabao Cup, we won that as well. But that one was a bit more difficult. We had Tottenham and Chelsea in that, won that as well. And Norwich in the final was awkward. I don't know what happened in that game. I'm trying to remember the game off the top of my head, how it went. I can't remember it. Brains is gone. But yeah, won every game, obviously. Even the two-legged not in the first game. 6-1. That was the first time we used 4-2-3-1, I think, as well. We were at the ball. I think that's the first time one of the first times we used 4-2-3-1 in that game. I remember that. I remember that specifically. Moments to remember. Biggest win, 6-1 against the Forest. Just saw that. Match to remember 5-0. No, it's got to be the final. I don't agree with this. It should be the final against Lazio. I just don't know how you can not have the Champions League final win for the first time since, oh God, 08 was it? Yeah. Well, last time I got to the final would have been Barcelona at Wembley. I forget what year it was. We played back to back, didn't we? Or very close together. So yeah. Anthony got goal of the season. Yeah, I remember this one. He just absolutely power drives it from like 50 yards. It feels like it's not at 50 yards, but I exaggerate. I remember it's on his right hand side, left foot, and he just. I think is it first time shot. Yeah, first time shot, bang, far corner. Yeah, definitely goal of the season. I have no doubt about that. I have no problem with that. That is goal of the season. Goal of the season. I totally agree with that. Unless the one I'm missing, which I don't think there is. So finances, we have got £220 million in sponsorship, up from 211 last season. Broadcast revenue down, which is weird. But we still got shirt sales of Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Mount, Højlund, and Neves. I think it's really good at the moment at the club. This is how it lined up. No, it's not. No, it's not. That is nowhere near where we were lined up last season. The players are right. You put Llorente there, or Llorente there actually, swap Bruno Fernandes and Llorente around, and then put Bruno Fernandes in the cam position. That's what we did. I want to say one thing. Look at the goal returns for Højlund, Rashford, Bruno, Thuram, and Anthony. That's good. That is what I want to see. that the biggest problem I've got with tactic. We get accolades. We won manager of the season. Not manager of the season. Club Wars, Rashford, Thuram, Neves got signed in the season. Goal of the season was given to Anthony. Holland top goal scorer 34, Bruno 21 assists, top assist, and then most passes completed 90 minutes was Iheanacho. So he's all got positive starts. Competition awards, you can see Golden Shoe was Højlund, Northwest Rising Star Højlund, Champions League Player of the Season Bruno, English Players Player Keylight. I don't know how he's not got signed in the season if he's got those 2 awards as well. History in the making, you see, too early, set a tone early, and we're joining a good team. Yeah, we have a team which is capable of doing brilliant things, and then have a team that's absolutely inept in moments, and it just blows my mind. I was convinced we'd lose that final when we were 0-0. I thought we'd blown it now. We were so dominant, just didn't get the goal. But it is what it is. Manager timeline, we'll just ignore that. We've been through it already. So, with most of it. So, they are happy with what I've done. Most of the things I'm doing, I'm going to maintain it, so I'm not too worried about that. Expectation. They want to qualify for the Champions League. Perfect. I think we can challenge for the title, honestly, this season. I don't think we should be really worried about that. I think we can definitely win the title this season if we sign well. Obviously, it depends on money and what's available to sign, but I think we can definitely do it. And obviously, we've got Community Shield and Super Cup to come, which we'll be doing in separate live comms. So the start of the season is going to be an interesting one. So accept that. Bingo. And team meeting. Let's talk about yeah. I'm relatively confident if I said that we could win the title and they'd be okay with it. Because we just won Champions League. And I'd be really disappointed with them if they didn't think they can win the league. I think we can. Singapore, we'll go to USA. We'll go to the States, because why the hell not? So, we don't have finance updated yet, so I'm going to wait until that gets updated and then come back to you, then we'll discuss. Actually, no, we'll do the tactics. This is the tactic we're going to be using next season. 4-2-3-1. It's what I've done for years on Foot Manager, or I did for years, where it's okay, these two are always the same roles. It's this role and these 4 interacting that I'm not always good at getting to work. But yeah, advanced attacking midfielder, dealing playmaker. He can play that role. He's been doing it. He can do it. I'm fine with it. And then ball midfielder. I think in the summer there's a possibility he wants to leave. So I may have to go buy a ball midfield with more pace. So that's fine. Also, the fact that we've won Champions League means that some players will have a high valuation, like Jadon Sancho. He's got £30 million. He's going to be sold if I possibly can do it. But it all depends on finances, honestly. That's the honest question. I mean, the save is different now because we're not really doing a long-term one. I could do that, but I don't see the need to do it. The only reason I'm continuing it now is because I didn't win the league. Usually it's the other way around. I win the league first, then win Champions League usually. Because the league is a bit easier because you've got a lot of teams that you're usually better at, but a lot better than in whatever league you're in. Whereas Champions League, you get the top teams in Europe, it's a lot harder. So I'm running this Champions League ahead of schedule. But what I love about this team is this dude. I don't know how he's scoring goals. Honestly. There is nothing I've done that I think is specific to him. But this season the first season was obviously not me. And then he got 16 goals and 15. Then he got 14 and 10. He's getting 20 goal contributions a season. He's absolutely phenomenal. I don't think I've done anything specific on him. No, he's marking play and taking hard and just working hard off the ball. Everything else is generic. So player of the series so far, Anthony, because of how surprising it is. How surprising it is that he's banging goals and left, right, and I say left, right, and centre, right of keeper, because that's where he hits them. But he gets assists as well, and he's just a brilliant player. Now, obviously, maybe we could do better with somebody on the market, but honestly, I don't think we can. He's so good.
So I've been recording Elden Ring all day, and now I'm recording these. So, yeah, brilliant. And people say how to get if you want to know how to get anti-scoring goals, that's all I've done. Honestly, that's all I've done. I've not done anything. I just played him there because I thought he's right wing, he's going to play there, and he's just in my say he's been brilliant. Now, obviously, this is not an updated database, of course. This is on the regional database from pre-January update. So he might have been downgraded in your save if you're doing it on a new database. I'm going to do offline save myself with United just because I want to have some fun casually away from YouTube. But yeah, he just kicked on and just been brilliant since. I need a right winger back up for him. I really do. Because if he's injured, I don't like Sancho on the right side. I still just not rate him. But yeah, I mean, this guy, not a big surprise. Højlund scoring goals. I mean, he got 30 last season, 34 this year. But this year, I will defend him slightly. I've been rotating him a bit more this year with Guassi, who has been coming in and got 12 goals. So I've been rotating a bit more. And yeah, so I'm okay with that. The only issue I've got with this team is that our wingers outside of them are not scoring goals. Rashford, I've got 12, 25. Bruno got 21. I think I need to force myself not to play Rashford as much and pick an actual more. And I think in the summer, the option would be to get a left back for certain, because I'm getting rid of Malacia. Then I'm going to be getting. It depends on Palacios. If he wants to leave, which he may well do, then it's going to get a ball midfielder who's got a bit more pace. And then it's going to be a case of a right winger maybe that can start to rotate with Anthony, and that'll probably be it. But it all depends on money. We've got players development screen on loan who are decent, but the save is not really what I mean. I'm not going to comment on the guy there, but he'd be perfect at right wing. He would be perfect at right wing. He'd tick all our boxes, but obviously not keeping him. This kid could be an option at right wing that I use. He's not far off Anthony, and he's got a lot of potential, so I could just use him as backup, and then just accept that when he plays, he's going to be a young player, and we go from there. But we'll see. It depends on what I have money-wise and all that stuff. So, Provision, I don't think there's anything else to talk about here. I mean, I would like a new stadium, or expand the stadium at least. And I would love to improve these. But I may have made a mistake by doing this now, because they may say no because of finances. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to continue until I get the finance screen coming in, and then we'll see what we've got to spend, and I'll give you an idea of what we're going to be doing. And yeah, we should go from there. So back to you guys when the screen tells me the new season started. Alright, folks, so we are back. We have got the season announced. We have done one thing off camera since you were with me. We have sold Jadon Sancho. He's gone to Villa for 30 million. I did try and get other offers in from foreign clubs, but nothing happened. So he's gone to Villa, straight cash, all wages paid by them. So we've got Community Shield and Super Cup to do this season. We've also entered the Club World Cup, but we're not in it this year. So that's annoying. I'm not sure if it's even finished at the Club World Championship. No, it's not. They're still in like semi-final and quarter-final. So we are going to be in that at some point. Just don't know. Is it on here? Is it? No, it's not showing on there, is it? So basically, guys, your episode is going to be, next episode will be season 3, Community Shield final, showing the transfers and the Community Shield. And then we'll have the next episode after that being a Super Cup final, because the both Cup finals, and I show them in their entirety. And then after that, we'll see where we're at. The most obvious ones are to do Tottenham and Chelsea. And we'll see where we're at when it comes to those. And then obviously draw and all that kind of stuff. We should get an easier draw. No, we should, because it's the league phase, isn't it? We won the thing, so we'll see what we get fixture-wise. But then we'll do the same format, guys. So we'll do mid-season reports, that kind of stuff. We'll do cup finals, semi-finals, the same routine.
Let me know, guys, what you want to do with this series going forward. Obviously, we won Champions League, but we haven't won Premier League title yet, so we have to continue to win that. And then after that, we'll probably end it. Once the league title is secured, that is it. So anything else is a bonus. The main focus is the league. But I will try and win Champions League and all that stuff at the same time as well. Money-wise, we've got a good budget, £100 million to spend, which I can slightly alter. But obviously we're in the red then, so take that off. There'll be players leaving probably in the summer that are out on loan, or just like Dangor, it'll probably be sold. And, you know, other players in this squad may want to leave. Mark Burrell's in. Again, this is when it's long-term save, but because I thought it'd take 3-5 years to win Champions League. Obviously, I thought it would. It's happened way faster than I thought it would happen, honestly. So yeah, last year's leaving. He's about to leave in July 1st. So summer is going to be essentially left back, ball midfield if I need to, and that might be it, honestly. It depends on who's available and who's out there and who I feel can come in. Maybe a deep line playmaker, maybe a ball midfielder and left back could be the only options I go for. Maybe a right winger, just to give me that extra strength there. And maybe a cam. It depends on what I think see on the market and what certain players say. Mount may want to leave. And honestly, I think I could do better in the cam position, but we'll see. I'm not going to force him out, but if I find somebody that I think's better, then we'll go for it. So, like I say, next episodes will be the Community Shield and the Super Cup, and then we'll get back to the usual format. So, Champions League has been won. We're now on to mode of win Premier League title, which we can do, but it's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be easy. But we shall see. So thanks for watching, folks. Like I say, the new series coming out as well alongside this one with Deportivo La Coruña. If it's not already started, it will be starting very soon. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.